You know, I know they're my great fans, you know, and I love them as much as they love me. See all these journalists here and my friends, you know, I'm feeling good. Especially to see my grandson and the family flew from New York. And I'm feeling much more lovely to know that I'm here with my lovely wife. You hear that? I don't want one wife a bat.
How many years has been with your Mama Iris?
Boy, around 49 now, going to 50 like, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Before you receive the award from your grandson, just to tell the audience a little bit about your journey, King, when you came to Kingston. Let's start it from there and your association with King Tubby's, you know, getting your own studio, you understand, at St. Lucia Road in Waterhouse, and the inception of the big sound King Jammies and the artists you've worked with.
Well, when I came to Kingston, you know, it's like a 10-year-old country boy, you know. I moved onto the same road that King Tubby's lived. So we were living like 2 houses away from each other. So from I was a young youth, I always loved food and electrical things, you know. So when I hear a little man on the road, a bill amplifiers and all those things, I start to gravitate to the yard and go down there daytime and catch and watch him, you know. So me I catch and watch him every day and start send me a shop and all them things there, you know. So me start working now and no sell them why this me love. So me say go on stairs and learn something. So I built my first crystal set radio. You couldn't tune the radio station, you hear a mix up and thing. And in 1963, I think, when President Kennedy got assassinated, I built my first shortwave radio. And I was in a little hut there tuning into Voice of America. And when I heard the news that they assassinated President Kennedy, I went and told my father and didn't believe me because that time we only have one radio station in Jamaica, it was RJR, and they didn't get that news as yet because I was tuning direct to American radio, you know. So that was a great thing for me to know that I first in my vicinity heard that news and spread it to my woman and we start spread it around until RJR got the news and broadcast it on the radio. But I didn't stop there, you know. I went now to change radio service on Church Street to learn more about electronics. My mother took me there. So I built a little amplifier, a little 10-watt amplifier. And with one box, I borrowed a speaker from Mr. Chin, that's the proprietor, and build a little amplifier and have a little set to play me and my friend them and thing. I think it was in 1965 or 1968. Between that time, I had a friend named Paul. So he was migrating to the United States. So Tubby's brother was supposed to go and play some music for him, but he didn't turn up. So he came to me and said, "Why, Lady, why I want to come play some sing for me now, because it's not going to turn up." So we just push the thing for like a cat as youth and go down there and string up and play some tune, you know what I mean? And the place ram up with all our friends and thing. So we get more interested in a sound thing now, you know what I mean? So we build the amplifier like a bigger now, you know, to a 25 watt and so on and so on. So we start building bigger boxes and get more speakers and things like that. So I decided to just join up with another brethren of mine named Salah. Salah had a better turntable than me. So I took his turntable and put it on my sound. We started to play some parties in the area. So we started to get bigger and bigger. You know what I mean? Came back now and to Tubby's now. When I came back to Tubby's now, I started to build amplifier professionally now and things. So I used to go down to Duke Reed with Tubby's to repair Duke Reed amplifiers. And when we get spoiled up, then I used to take those and play on my sound. So I kind of get some exclusive music to play at the time. So from there, it just becomes a bigger sound and a bigger sound until it becomes King Jammy Superpower. Then now, I started to play out now. King Tubby's used to play out of the era. When he was out of Waterhouse, I used to play, you know, take over Waterhouse sometime there. Nothing. But, police now mash up Tubby's sound. at Gold Coast Beach. So we didn't have any tubbies anymore. So me start take over the whole area now. So me had to come to England now. Fat man there, so that Fat man was the first man who brought me to England. Yeah, man. When I came here first, I said the first thing was on my mind, I wanted to get some equipment to go and build my own studio. And then Fat man always move around and, you know, we bring two little tune, cover anything and license to someone and get some little chain and buy some equipment and go out to Jamaica. So I started a little backroom studio that is at my wife's house, you know, in-law's house. And we used to do cassettes and sell to the minivan because we never started record a big thing in my studio. We used to do the rhythm tracks at Channel 1 or Harrogate Studios. Then we voice it down at Tubbies now. And then we make the cassette up on my place now and sell it to the minivan people. And we just start excel till we go to 8 track, we go to 16 track, and we go to 24 track. And that's history, you know. That's how, you know, I gained my fame from making hit songs, you know what I mean, and traveling the world and doing shows all over, touring. Now I'm touring the dub mix section of the Jammies with Jam 2, that's his father. We're touring together all over the world doing dub mixes, you know, and people appreciate it quite well. So that's part of my history.
Wow, what a history. And who to hear it from, straight from the King. You understand? Final question before we hand over to Julian to present the award. In my mind, and there are a lot of people here tonight, you know, Jack Rubin himself and other people who were going to Jamaica back in those days, in the 80s, it was very vibrant in St. Lucia Road. When you went to King Jammy's studio, it was who around St. Lucia Road. When you look, you would see Stitchy, you would see Ninja Man, you would see Dennis Brown, you would see Greg Isaacs, John Holt, you would see Shabba Rankin, the young Shabba, you know, Admiral Bailey, Tonta Irie, and all these great artists, you know, the top album you had with Shinehead, you know. What was it like during those times to see the entire creme de creme of the music world around St. Lucia Road?
Well, it was one big happy family, you know. Lecturer can't tell you about that because lecturer is a man, you know. He used to scrape the pot butter when Mama was cooking, you know. He wanted to stick on the pot, you know. I want to rice and beef, chippings, you know. Every man used to work for that. So it was one big happy family, you know what I mean? And everybody used to live good. The artists, everybody used to be friendly, no rivalry. Serious rivalry, you know what I mean? And that was good for the music. It was good for everything those days. Business and everything. But nowadays you have, you know, some little man coming out of business and decide to take it a different way. The younger generation. I mean, I would encourage them to just live some of the life that we used to live, you know what I mean? Amen. They don't necessarily have to do those music, but I mean, just live good with each other and everything will be better.
Yes, truly.
Of course. On a personal note, all those rhythms that came around were original rhythms, you understand, laid and mixed and mastered by the King himself. So with no further delay, you understand, I'll hand over to Julian now to receive the HIREC Award, courtesy John Downey. Okay, so Julian, say a few words and give your granddaddy the award. Let's see it for Julian one more time.
And not only is she the best rice and peas maker, he's the best fish maker. And when I was younger, he used to take me up to the studio and I used to play around with the mixing board sometimes. So that's a fact that you guys never know.
Okay, Julian, here's the award, the HIREC Award for your grandfather. Ladies and gentlemen, this is his historical moment. United Kingdom is honoring the great King Jammy's award given to him by his grandson, Julian James. Come on, let's hear it for King Jammy's receiving this award, courtesy Launchpad Arts and Love to Love promotions this evening. Well deserved award. Take your pictures now and your videos right now. This is an historical moment in London, UK. Well deserved, King Jammies, and congratulations to the James family, Mama Iris, and your sons who are not here this evening. All right, and of course the King himself. You understand? No award. This is one of many that King has received all over the world. You understand? But it's the first one in the United Kingdom. All right, and we are proud to be a part of this experience this evening. Congratulations, King. Congratulations and well deserved. All right. The last word is with you. Before I think all entertainers and DJs who are participating for this half an hour of King Jammy's set right now, please make your way around the turntable. King Jammy's sound is going to kick off with half an hour of original King Jammy style. All right, so it's going to be a nice, vibrant night. But we must hear how the King is feeling right now. Final word from King Jammy's before music.
And you know, I have to say thank you very much to the promoters. I have to say thanks to Jack Rubin, a long-time brethren. You know it going on, Jack, you know. And I'd like to say thanks to the fans. Without you people, this wouldn't be possible. And I want to thank the big man, God Almighty, because of him make this happen. Yeah? Thank Mama Riz for standing up beside me all these years. Thank all of my son them, the journalists them, the radio station, and all of the people, the photographer them, everybody who make this possible, because without you, I wouldn't be what I am today. You understand? So thanks very much to everybody. And if who I forget, you know, my time gonna see them way too. Right? All the sound system man them. Very enough nights we beat with Fat Man in a Nari club. I lick down sound down there. Enough nights we have to dip up back. Upstairs and all boats with Fat Man. You understand? Jack Rubin and the whole away. You understand? So thank all of you people for coming out tonight. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank my grandson for presenting this to me. I love him dearly. Thanks everybody.
Yeah, man. Hold on. One more question for the King. Because I know a lot of you want to hear. All of the sound man them, the Jimmy Magic is here and all of the sound man them. King, you have clashed with all the top sounds them over the years. Scorpio, Jaro, U Promotion, and all the top sound them. Which sound has given you the hardest competition for a big sound like King James?
Well, I tell you something, you know. It's a man who born the same month like me, who taller than me, but you know better than me in a sound system. Just start to give me the baddest competition. But we win most of the time, you know what I mean? We win about 3. Up to about a couple months ago, Scorpio, Jaro and King Jammy was in the house of dancehall. I'm in like I have the 2 of them. Understand? So me remain the king. What time is it now? When you have an opportunity to talk to the king, I will talk to the king, you know. Your top 3 DJs. I want to big up my brother Alvin too, you know. I can't remember everybody right now because, you know, how happy me is. I'm happy to see everybody. Who's my favorite DJ? Well, tell the truth, you know. The other DJ them so nice and friendly with me and me come like everybody father. I don't really have a favorite DJ, no. I have to say, well, everybody are my favorite. Tell the truth. I can't silence one man. Because all of them good to me. You know what I mean? But let's try to get the most people from this thing. Because it's a disobedient boy. Like that. Put my leg with it. Make her hear it. Alright, mate. A true diplomat. You couldn't really go and say a favorite DJ because enough man with a mix, alright? You're a diplomat and a modest one also. So we got here tonight, Buddy General is here, Shining is here. Is Pat Anthony here? Have you seen Pat Anthony here? You understand? You know, and we got some UK artists, Iggy Reagan, and we have Bubba Blackstar. You understand? We have Russ Ranger, Claire Angel. You understand? Jack Rubin. You understand? So it's a whole heap of vibes tonight, King. You understand? So Enough nices are going to place tonight, you know, because you up now. I have two brand new selector, you know, with them bad like yours. And I'm going to hear them tonight. Listen.
Alright, happy birthday to Patricia, celebrating her birthday tonight, enough respect. And Carol and Bernadette celebrating their birthdays today. Alright, thank you for choosing the Ark Royal Suite. And many thanks one more time to the King, the King Jammy, receiving his Iron Awards, courtesy of John Doyle. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good time, enjoy yourselves. And it's over now to King Jammy's sound. All the way from Jamaica. Jack Rubin, say something.
Yeah, man. We want to say, firstly, make we give a big round of applause to Junior D and Seven Warrior and Love to Love promotion. Cause you see when we carry the idea to him, the man.